You must remember what Amalek has done to you, says our Holy Bible. And we do remember, and we are fighting. Our brave troops and combatants who are now in Gaza or around Gaza and in all other regions in Israel are joining this chain of Jewish heroes, a chain that has started 3,000 years ago from Joshua ben Nun until the heroes of 1948, the Six-Day War, the 73 October War, and all other wars in this country. Our hero troops, they have one supreme main goal: to completely defeat the murderous enemy and to guarantee our existence in this country. We've always said, never again. Never again is now.
Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and a few sisters out there, onto the Israelite foreigners. From the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in Hebrew, which means peace. It's going to be a quick show through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, along one of your brothers and a few sisters are edified. Those of the elect can understand this word, understand exactly what's going on. The misconstrued, the falsification, the lies that's being broadcast out there heavily, more than ever. And the scriptures tells, I'm just going to quote the scripture. It says that Satan shall deceive the nations in the four quarters of the earth. And we live in that time when it is deceiving the four nations of the four quarters of the earth is coming to an end. Because now all of a sudden, Netanyahu, the apostle, Gabar did a video. I've seen that he's quoting Isaiah, the 60th chapter. Now he's quoting 1 Samuel 15:3. Because the brother put it down there. Whoever did this video put it down there. It says, now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all them that have. You know what? Let me go to the scripture itself, because it's not going to do no justice. You got to know the history in order to understand the mystery. But actually, before I get that, it says Isaiah 25:7. And he will destroy in this mountain. A mountain is considered to be what in the scriptures? A government. All right? The he that's going to destroy in this mountain is the Most High. The face of the covering cast over all people. Matter of fact, let's see what it says in the NLT. I'm curious. Let's go to NLT. See what it says. Isaiah 25. And 7. It says, there he will remove the cloud of gloom, the shadow of death that hangs over the earth, which is not the same. See, they go off a lot of, you just got to pick and choose wisely, but it doesn't mean that. But there is a dark cloud over the people. Part of that dark cloud is, well, it kind of works out. Part of that dark cloud is people not knowing who they are. See, it's conveniently, they can use biblical narratives against other people when it's convenient for them. See, they could sit there and call other Babylon. They could call America Babylon when America, after they keep feeding them and setting them up and giving them fucking aid all the time. They could call America Edom, or the Christian church. They could say all that shit when people are biblically ignorant. And that's what's happened to the people. The people have become biblically ignorant. All right? They don't know nothing. They don't even know the term. They don't even know who's Esau. So he have did a great job, all right, as covering. Okay, it says he will destroy in this mountain, but how the Lord is going to destroy in America? How he's going to destroy this covering that he's done? He by the spirit of the prophets. He sent forth the prophets to uncover everything, to put everything in order. Okay. Because this man, this devil, has made it in a way where people don't know who they are, what they are, where they come from. Okay, because when people realize who they are, where they come from, what is stated in the Bible about them, all right, then it's gonna be a problem for those people that's claiming to be who they are, all right? Because people is gonna question, like, wait a minute, all right, if we're this, we're that, how are you this? Because the scripture says this, and so forth. So they placate on your biblical ignorance every single day in your moment. That's why they call people goyim. All right, you're cattle to them. You're nothing. All right. Oh, they know the scriptures. Because they placate. The Lord allowed them to know what's going on in the scriptures. That's why they make them the devil, because they know what's in the scriptures, and they'll go the opposite direction what the scripture says. All right, and it says, "And the covering of cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations." So it's not just us true biblical Israelites. It's all the nations that don't know who they are, what they're there for, what the prophecy says about them in this. All right, but they will use, once again, they use that your ignorance to use you and abuse you like an enemy would. Matter of fact, let me get this scripture. This scripture I like bringing this out a lot. I believe it's Proverbs 24 and either 24 or no, that's not 24 chapter. It's the 28th. Proverbs 24, 28 and 16. The prince that wanteth understanding. Who's the prince that wanted understanding? A man that's in power, right? So Esau technically is a prince. He's in a position of power, but he wants understanding. Is also a great oppressor. So he needs knowledge. He seeks knowledge, and with the knowledge that he has, he's oppressing the people because the people don't know they're being oppressed. This man's a devil. All right. He don't want people to know what he's doing to them. Because if the people really understood what's really going on, the world would destroy these people. Literally. All right. But the Lord slowly unveiling who's who and what's what. It says, but he that hateth covetousness shall prolong his days, which is who? Matter of fact, I was supposed to start at 15. As a roaring lion, a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. The prince that wanteth understanding is also a great oppressor, but he that hateth covetousness shall prolong his day. A man that doeth violence to the blood of any person shall flee to the pit. Let no man stay him. So these are the most bloodiest people on the planet Earth. And the world's starting to see that. And that's the key. All right? People are starting to see that. Now, they'll use that as a great self-defense. But then when people start really thinking, like, wait a minute, how much self-defense do you need? You get this, you get that. You got the largest this, you have, people start to, what's that word? They look into their receipts. All right, look into the receipts, and they say, "Wait a minute, you cashing in a lot of shit, and it's not adding up." Isaiah 26:10, it says, "Let favor be shown to the wicked." What's that favor? That favor is knowing the scriptures, to be able to quote the scriptures. That's favor. This is what this says. Oh boy, now it's acting up. I tell you, these goddamn things. Well, it's not a damn thing, but I want to see it in the NLT. What does it says? Verse 10, Isaiah 26:10. Your kindness to the wicked does not make them do good. Although others do right, the wicked keep doing wrong. and take no notice of the Lord's majesty. So it kind of hits to the point. All right. It kind of hits to the point. It says, let favor be shown to the wicked, yet he will not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness, which is the land of Israel, he would deal unjustly. He's unjust. He's not balanced. All right. He commits wickedness. And the main homosexuality, kosher pig, all right, extortion, of course, bestiality. They got that's a hiding spot for pedophilia. And that's the hub for all the headquarters of all wickedness in the land of the uprightness, where the land of the Lord. It says, and would not behold the majesty of the Lord. They don't uphold anything that the Lord says. Tell them. It says, Lord, when thy hand is lifted up, they will not see, but they shall see and be ashamed for their evil at the people. Yeah, the fire of thy enemies shall devour them. So that land is destined to be destroyed. All right. That land is destined to be destroyed. And it says, Lord, thou will ordain peace for us. So if they went to the land and it was supposed to be those people, wouldn't it be peace? Yes, they would. For thou hast want all our works in us. So the Lord, those are not the people. All right. Those are not the people at all. So they quoted 1 Samuel 15. I saw that one because it's about history. 1 Samuel 15:1. Samuel also said unto Saul, the Lord sent me to anoint thee to be the king over his people, over Israel. Now therefore hearken thou unto the voice of the words of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. So it's easy to quote the verse, the 3rd chapter, but what's the context of that? All right. And it says, and go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, spare them not, but slay both man, woman, infant, suckling, ox and sheep, camel and ass. So the Lord said basically what the terminology today would be what? Genocide. Genocide Amalek. Completely, utterly destroyed him. So he's quoting that and it goes over people's head. And people don't have a clue what this man is asking. Only true biblical people that knows the Bible will say like, oh, wait a minute. Whoa. All right. Because these are the bloody people. Deuteronomy 29, I believe. So it's not Deuteronomy 29. Hold on. Maybe it's Deuteronomy 29:19. Just taking that. Nope. I just get it. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. Matter of fact, I don't have to get it. I just gotta go back to this and it should give me the precept. 1 Samuel 15:3, right? Where did the Lord say? Where did he remember this at? Well, that's in Exodus, which we know that. Deuteronomy 20. Select. Wow. All right. I know it's the last verse. Maybe it's the 23rd. Now wow. I know I'm not bugging. All right, let's go back. 1 Samuel 15:3. I know I spelled it right. So Yep, there's one in Numbers, which we know about. Maybe it's Deuteronomy 13. All right, let's go ahead, and because it should be giving me. All right, Numbers 24 and 20. It says, when he looked on Amalek, this is a future prophecy. He took up his parables and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end he shall perish forever. So the Lord has a special hatred towards Amalek, which are Esau, Edom today, the small hatters. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to get this one because it's bothering me. But some odd. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe. Yeah, that's why. That's why. Okay, let's try this again. Oh shit. Okay, Deuteronomy 25 and 17. Deuteronomy 25 and 17. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way when you came from out of Egypt, how he met thee by the way and smote the utmost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, when I was faint and weary, and feared not the Most High. Therefore it shall be, when the Lord thy power have given thee rest. So the key word is given Israel rest. So when was that enacted? That was enacted with King Saul, right? From all thine enemies round about thee in the land, which the Lord thy power has given thee for inheritance to possess it, thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under the heaven. Thou shalt not forget it. So blot out, which I did a show on that. Blot out literally means to wipe out, to wipe, to blot out, obliterate, to wipe out, exterminate. Now let's play dumb and look up the word exterminate. It says exterminate, destroy completely. All right, kill, a pest. So they calling this scripture to exterminate the Palestinians, straight up and down, and they the ones that are Amalek. All right, they're the ones that are the bloody men. They the ones that's betraying, covering everything, pretending to be everyone except who they really are, and the world's gonna see it. And the world is complaining about it. Matter of fact, let me get that. I believe should be. That is gonna look it up. Sirach 41 and 25. It says, I said 41 and 7, sorry. Let me start up. It says 4. And why art thou against the pleasure of the Most High? There's no inquisition in the grave, whether thou have lived 10 or 100 or 1,000 years. The children of sinners are an abominable children, and they that are covetous and dwelling of the ungodly. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish. Their prosperity shall have a perpetual reproach. The children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. So people are complaining, and now they're starting to see who these devils really are. All right. Woe be unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the Most High, because that's what they did. All right. They don't carry not one single law that the Most High established, though they pretend to be the Lord's people. For if you increase, it shall be to your destruction. How about that? Huh? How about that? So if the scripture says in Job, matter of fact, which this most likely is going to happen in the kingdom, but please in the 30th chapter, but let me get it. 30, not 30. Around the 30th chapter. It says sinners. What was it? No, the wicked be multiplied. Sorry. Job should be about should be the 30th chapter. Around the 30th. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me just slack you. Really? I know. Those in Job. That's the precept to that. That's a good one right there too. Real quick, Job 15 and 20. The wicked man travaileth with pain all his days, and the number of his years is hidden to the oppressed. All right, that's one. But the one I'm looking for, you know that one, right? Ooh, Job 21 and 30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. So Edom is being reserved for the day of destruction. So this scripture I'm looking for should be popping up soon. Yeah, it's definitely in Job. I know I'm looking for it. I should have used the other blue letter. It's more better, more sufficient. Okay, this is not helping. All right. Type in for the sword. There it is, right in my face. It says, Job 27 and 14. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword. So let's get the context of that. It says, Job 27 17. Let my enemy be as the wicked, and he that raise up against me as the unrighteous. For what is the hope of the hypocrite, though he had gained, when the Most High taketh away his soul? Will the Most High hear his cry when trouble cometh upon him? Will he delight himself in the Almighty? Will he always call upon Most High? I will teach you by the hand of the Most High that which is with the Almighty will I not conceal. And that goes for all of us. What the Lord has, we're not concealing. We're letting everything known. All right? And especially who's the wicked. Behold, all yourselves have seen it. Why then are ye thus altogether vain? This is the portion of the wicked man with the Most High, and the heritage of the oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. So they're not going to be satisfied. They're going to complain of they're complaining about all the wickedness that their fathers are doing. How so similar that the other Edomites have done, and they themselves are seeing it clearly, because they are the wicked the Bible speaks of. Matter of fact, Malachi, Micah 2 and 2. They covet fields and take them by violence, and in their houses they take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. So this is the wicked. This is what they're known for doing. They steal things. They come to steal and kill. They oppress, all right? Because that's who they are. They're the wicked, the violent men. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I deceive an evil, devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughty, for this time is evil. So this time that's coming is evil. The time that we in right now is evil. All right, they're being exposed. Let me get in this. No, actually, one more. Psalms 11 and 6. Matter of fact, 5. It says, I should start for it. The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes are behold the islands, try the children of men. The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. So the Lord hates Esau. The Lord hates all these violent, bloody people. They'll turn around and say that they this, they that. They care about other people, and look what they're doing. And this is the end of Esau. This is what the Lord said. It says, upon the wicked shall rain snares, fire, brimstone, and in horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of the wicked. So these people are Esau, Edom, Amalek, that's forecasting everything, that's bringing all this evil in the planet of earth. And the Lord is going to destroy them for that. All right, the Lord is going to destroy them. They're the head house of the whole body of Esau. That's who the Lord is going to make war with. Okay? They could sit there and tell people that rob and steal little stuff and call you bloody and this, that, but everything they're doing is leading to the destruction of everybody. Matter of fact, one more. Isaiah 14. I'll start at 17. Matter of fact, Isaiah 14 and 16. It says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee. So this is talking about the kingdom. Actually, the actual kingdom of heaven, when the true Israelites going to be in their land, and the world, all the nations are going to know without a shadow of a doubt, these are the sons of God. These are the people whom the God of the Bible is speaking of. And everybody is going to be in the same condition, And they're going to look at this particular people and it says, and consider thee. And they're going to like, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? So that means they would identify you. They will identify you by your acts. All right. They're going to know you for the things that you did. It says that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of the prisoners. So how they making the world a wilderness? They're destroying everything. And everything is led by war. They got the heart program, and they ultimately going to use that final sword, the final destination that's going to change the foundation of the whole planet Earth. It says, all the kings of the nations, even all of them, lay in glory, everyone in his own house. So all the nations are going to have their own land. All right. They're going to be lords of their own land, but they're going to pay tributary to the true Israelites. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as a remnant of those that were slain. So something that's abominable, or something that's slain, or some blood on some clothes, you don't save that, you throw it away, right? Thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as carcasses treaded underfoot. Thou shalt not be joined with them. So you're not going to have no land, no name for yourselves, or any of that cause, right? It says, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people, the seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. So the self-genocide, the genocidal brutal acts of Esau, World War I, World War II, all these things that you have done, even to your own people, you will not receive anything in the kingdom of heaven, because you are a bloody, despicable man. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers. All right. So I forgot, it was Baron Rothschild that stole the land, that bought the land, that set up that land. All right. Sent settlers before the Great Occupation, had everything going. The Balfour Declaration, killed all those people over there. All right. Even slaughtered their own people that refused to go to the land. Check that history out. Okay. To this very day, to this very moment, from the U.S. presidents, all right, the prime ministers in Australia and so forth. This man has, everywhere he has gone, has slaughtered masses of people. So the Lord said, prepare slaughter for his children, because the children is gonna take the tab that their fathers left, which they are their fathers in general. All right. That's when they say, oh, why should we pay for slavery? That was our forefathers. No. Well, you're going to pay for it because you are your forefathers. Point blank, period. It says, for the iniquities of their fathers, which is sin multiplied, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the nor fill the faces of the world with cities. So when Esau goes down, he's utterly going to be destroyed. It says, for I will raise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts. So the Most High person is going to see you. He's going to use his people to do his will. All right. And cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord, which is all male heirs. So the true genocide, Obadiah, all right, is coming to the true Amalek and Esau Edom. So with that being said, Lord, one of your brothers edify, shalom to the elected nations, shalom.